Hey guys, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys, so this is going to be an exciting week, and I don't even have to tell you why. If you watch my channel, you know exactly what's going on. So I can't wait, and we are so close to 100,000 subscribers. So we're not back to talk about what's going on, but we are back to talk about Vanderpump Rules. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like bad news for Jax Taylor from Vanderpump Rules. Now, Jax has gotten a lot of bad news recently. I mean, he's had probably one of the worst and best past maybe 2 years of his life. We know that him and his wife, Brittany Cartwright, welcomed their beautiful baby boy, so that's exciting. But also at the same time, he was hit with some financial woes and let go from the hit series Vanderpump Rules. It didn't stop there. It's kind of giving me PK and Dorit vibes. It's like when it rains, it storms. We know that Dorit was getting ready to start filming the same week that her home was burglarized by 3 men who held her at gunpoint, threatening to kill her. And then shortly after, PK was arrested on suspicion of a DUI. So when I say it rains, it pours, I was always told growing up that bad things come in threes. Now, that's such a glass half empty way to look at it. But sometimes it makes you wonder, is that true? And hopefully it's not, because there are people who you can't keep on getting battered. You can't keep on taking this. It's like, when is enough enough? I wouldn't wish what, the Kimsleys went through on anyone. And hopefully there's not a third situation that, makes things worse. But in the meantime, let's get back to Jax. Jax Taylor has come down with the C word from the pandemic. And you guys know we can't say that word on YouTube because of the algorithm, not once, but 3 times. Just over a week after throwing a New Year's Eve party with his wife, Brittany Cartwright, for their friends, including some of their Vanderpump Rules cast members, or former ones, Jax was caught admitting to contracting the virus multiple times in a comment shared and deleted on Instagram. After Gary Janetti, who is a Bravo superfan and the husband of celebrity stylist Brad Goreski, seemingly joked about the many who have been diagnosed with the pandemic, the C word, multiple times, saying that if you get the virus 3 times, they should give you like a car or something. Jax weighed in. He said, I've had it 3 times. I'll take the car. Freaking miserable. Hope you have a great new year. I mean, 3 times is a lot. Honestly, especially because they just had a baby. Even though sometimes we don't love Jax, we didn't love him on the show. I'm not the biggest Jax fan. He still has a baby and a family, and being sick, especially with what's going on in the world right now and the pandemic, it's nothing to joke about. I saw some comments where people were like, you deserve it. No, that's not the way to look at it. I mean, does he deserve to be let go from the show? Maybe. Does he deserve to be sick? I don't think that's fair. Although Jax appeared to delete the comment soon after it was written, the screenshot was shared on Reddit. And it just goes to show you, when you put something on the internet, guys, it lives there forever. Jax's revelation comes after he and Brittany hosted their New Year's Eve bash at their $1.9 million home in Los Angeles. And he said, don't worry, we all tested negative. In March of 2020, Jax vented about the pandemic on Twitter, suggesting that the virus was punishment from the man upstairs. He said, I really think he's tired of the way we treat people. Jax is saying this. He's tired of the way we treat the planet. Probably thinks some of us are ungrateful. I mean, I could go on and on. But this is like a serious timeout for the world, he stated. When we come out of this, we need to change for the better. I still can't believe this is Jax writing this. All of us need a wake-up call. We need to change our ways because obviously it wasn't working and we needed a punishment, and this is it. The true test will be how to come out of this, and when we do, remember what it was like when our freedom was taken from us. Let's show the man upstairs that we can do better for ourselves and humanity. He's done so much for us, it's time to pay him back. Now, also on social media recently, during a Q&A with fans at the end of last month, Jax was asked a number of questions, specifically regarding Vanderpump Rules. And when one particular person asked him if he missed the show, Jax admitted, yeah, there are certain parts. He said, I missed the first couple of years. We had a lot of fun. Then a second fan asked, what do you think of season 9 of Vanderpump Rules? And he said, I don't watch it. I always love when we hear from a Bravo celebrity who has been let go from a series saying, I don't watch the show. Now, I don't know if that's true, but we've heard Nene Leakes say it. We've heard Bethany Frankel say it. I would love to ask a few other people, but then you have someone like Kelly Dodd or Danielle Staub, who they're sitting there legitimately watching the show, recapping the show, and obviously still immersing themselves into the life that they no longer have. They're no longer housewives. So it's one of those things. I watched a podcast with Tamara Judge and Teddy Mellencamp, 2 T's in a pod. And I thought it was funny because at one point they joked about Dana Wilkie saying, you know, when you're a housewife and you get let go, just go, let it go. You don't have to keep popping back up. It's like, just know when it's your time. It was something to that effect. And I'm thinking in my head, Dana Wilkie is not the only one, but also now she's made a whole business out of talking about these shows and gossip. So you can't blame Dana Wilkie for turning a negative into a positive, I guess is the best way to put it. I don't know. Anyways, getting back to it, I do have a few questions for you guys. Obviously, we know that, you know, Vanderpump Rules season 9, the finale is coming this week, which is tomorrow. So we're going to have a lot to talk about. James Kennedy is going to have a massive blow up at the finale because he's finding out that Brock Davies and Sheena Marie were planning a surprise wedding, a sneak away secret wedding at the same time, off of the heels of his engagement party with Raquel. Him and Raquel are no longer together, and that's no secret because she ended up breaking up with him and announcing it at the reunion. I think they had a pact not to talk about it, but she did feel like it was necessary, and I'm here for every minute of it. I want to see a trailer for this reunion. I want to know what she says, how she drops this bomb, and if James was actually shocked when she does. And I want to know if they'll get picked up next season. I keep calling this the season of completion, but I spoke with someone who I love to collaborate with yesterday, not dropping any names. But when I did, he said, no, I don't think this is the last season, especially with Lala Kent now newly single and James Kennedy, and then the girls starting their sandwich shop and us still not knowing what the Tom's new restaurant bar looks like. I think that they'll squeeze a season 10 out. Hopefully for them, they can, because it'll give them a little bit more time to figure out what life looks like after reality TV, but that is still yet to be determined. Now, guys, I don't want to just give you this information and not ask your opinion. What do you think about Jax admitting that he misses the show and having this conversation about us being punished? It's giving me Kelly Dodd vibes when she said, this is God's way of thinning the herd. I don't love that statement, but I didn't just want to give you my opinion. Like I said, I need to hear from you. So go ahead, let me know. Be unfiltered about it. I'm here, I'm reading the comments. There's a lot of comments coming today. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.